Hello friends, in the previous session we have discussed problems coming from coins and dice in probability. So now let's discuss some more models. The first thing is problems that are associated with playing cards. To understand the problems that come in playing cards, first we have to understand what is the composition of a set of playing cards. When we say a set of cards contains 52. There are two colors, red and black. So in red color we have 26 cards, in black color we have 26 cards. So in red color we have diamonds and hearts. In black color we have spades and clubs. In spades we have 13 cards, diamonds we have 13 cards, clubs we have 13 cards, hearts we have 13 cards. In each design we have digits from 2 to 10, and then we have jack, queen, king and ace. So as we observe, total 52 cards, each color 26 cards, each design 13 cards, each type 4 cards. That is 4 aces, 4 kings, 4 queens, 4 jacks. What's the problem that comes? They will say, I thoroughly mix a pack of cards and randomly draw one card. What's the probability that the card I draw is an ace? In probability, all you need to do is, what is the number of ways what I want can happen, divide with number of ways totally something can happen. What I want is an ace. How many aces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally how many cards are there? 52. So if I draw a card at random, what's the probability that the card is an ace? 4 by 52. From a pack of cards, I randomly draw one card. What is the probability that it's black in color? How many black cards do we have? 26. Total 52. So probability that the card is black is 26 divided by 52. I draw a card at random. What's the probability that the card I draw is a red color even number? Now in each design, how many even numbers are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5. So 5 in diamonds, 5 in hearts. Total 10 even numbers in red color. So 10 by 52. From a pack of cards, I draw a card at random. What is the probability that the card I draw is a black color prime number? How many prime numbers do we have in each design? 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number, 7 is a prime number, 4. So 4 in spades, 4 in clubs, total 8, 8 divided by 52. So when I ask, I draw a card at random, what is the probability that this card is so and so? All we need to do is, how many cards of such type exist? Divide with 52. So when I am drawing one card, there is no confusion. The main confusion comes when I am drawing more than one card. When I draw more than one card, there are two possibilities. The first one is called with replacement. And the second one is called without replacement. What is with replacement and without replacement? From a pack of cards, I draw one card. I see the card. I add it back to the set. So every time I take out a card, I am adding it back to the set. So at any point of time, total number of cards in a set are 52. That's called with replacement. What's without replacement? I draw a card, see the card, keep it aside. Every time I am taking out a card, I am keeping it aside. So every time I am taking out a card, the set is decreasing by 1. So that's called without replacement. The problem that comes in the exam is like this. From a pack of cards, I draw 2 cards at random. What is the probability that both cards are aces? Suppose if it is with replacement, what's the probability that the first card is an ace? Total number of cards are 52. Aces are 4. First card is an ace is 4 by 52. What's the probability second card is an ace? 4 by 52. What's the probability both cards are aces? 4 by 52 into 4 by 52. But in case of without replacement, why 4 by 52 second card also? Because I have seen one card but added it back to the set. So when I am drawing second card also, total number of cards are 52, aces are 4, probability is 4 by 52. So 4 by 52 into 4 by 52. But if I take without replacement, what's the probability first card is an ace? 4 by 52. When I am drawing the second card, how many total cards are there? I have drawn one card and kept it aside. So now the set is reduced by one card. There are only 51 cards. One ace is kept aside. So there are 3 aces. So probability that first card is an ace is 4 by 52. Probability second card is an ace is 3 by 51. Probability that both are aces is 4 by 52 into 3 by 51. So when I am taking with replacement, 2 cards are aces is 4 by 52 multiplied with 4 by 52. Without replacement, 4 by 52 multiplied with 3 by 51. What's the probability third card is an ace? 2 by 50. What's the probability fourth card is an ace? 1 by 49. So this is the way we calculate. This is a problem that comes in playing cards. Next model of a problem that comes in probability is a probability problem which involves concept of permutations and combinations. Let's take one question. I am running an organization. In my organization, there are 10 boys and 5 girls who are excellent singers. There are 10 boys and 5 girls who are excellent singers. From this group, I randomly picked a 5-member team to represent my institute in some competition. What's the probability that the team I select has 3 boys and 2 girls? What's the probability that the team I select has 3 boys and 2 girls? Now in probability we need to find 2 things. Number of ways what I want can happen divided by number of ways totally something can happen. Here, what is the number of ways totally something can happen? Totally I have 15 people. From 15 people, I am selecting a 5-member team. How many ways can I select a 5-member team from 15 people? All 5 may be boys, all 5 may be girls, 4 boys and 1 girl, 3 boys and 2 girls, 1 boy and 4 girls. All these are possibilities. Number of ways I can pick 5 students from 15 students is 15C5. But what is it that I want? I want 3 boys from 10 boys. How many ways can I get 3 boys from 10 boys? 10C3. I want 2 girls from 5 girls. How many ways can I get 2 girls from 5 girls? 5C2. How many ways both can happen? This multiplied with this. So, 5 students selecting from 15 students is 15C5. I want 3 boys from 10 boys, 10C3. 2 girls from 5 girls, 5C2. This divided by this will give me the probability. So let us take one more question. In a wardrobe or in a closet, there are 8 shirts and 5 trousers. I randomly picked 4 items. Randomly, I closed my eyes and simply picked 4 items. What's the probability that I got 2 shirts and 2 trousers? In a box, I have 8 shirts and 5 trousers. I randomly picked 4 items. What's the probability that I got 2 shirts and 2 trousers? Now, what's the total number of things I have? 13. How many things do I want to pick? 4. How many ways can I pick 4 items from 13 items? 13C4. But I want 2 shirts from 8 shirts. How many ways can I get 2 shirts from 8 shirts? 8C2. I want 2 trousers from 5 trousers. How many ways can I get this? 5C2. So what I want is 8C2 multiplied with 5C2. Total is 13C4. So this divided by this will give you the probability. Next model of problem that comes in probability is a problem that looks like this. See, this could be explained in a very complicated way with a formula or with a rule, or you could even solve this in a very logical way. Suppose, let us say, there are 2 people. There is a guy called A, there is a guy called B. Both of them have taken an exam. Probability that A will pass the exam is 0.9. Probability that B will pass the exam is 0.8. What is the probability that at least one of them will fail the exam? Probability that A will pass the exam is 0.9. Probability that B will pass the exam is 0.8. What is the probability at least one of them will fail the exam? Let's see how we can solve this in a very simple way. Probability A will pass is 0.9. What's the probability A will fail the exam? 0.1. Because if there is a 90% chance that I will pass, there is a 10% chance that I will fail. Probability B will pass the exam is 0.8. What is the probability B will fail the exam? 0.2. Now, there are 4 possibilities. What are the 4 possibilities? A and B both will pass the exam. A will pass the exam, but B will fail the exam. A will fail the exam, but B will pass the exam. A and B both will fail the exam. What's the probability both will pass the exam? A will pass the exam is 0.9, B will pass the exam is 0.8. Probability that both will pass is 0.9 multiplied with 0.8. So 0.9 into 0.8, 0.72. What's the probability A will pass but B will fail? A passing the exam is 0.9. B failing the exam is 0.2. A will pass but B will fail is 0.9 into 0.2, 0.18. Probability that B will pass the exam but A will fail the exam. B will pass but A will fail. What's the probability? 0.8 into 0.1, which is 0.08. What's the probability both will fail the exam? Probability both will fail the exam is 0.02. Now, I asked what is the probability at least one of them will fail the exam. At least one of them will fail means what? Only B may fail, only A may fail, or both may fail. So what is the probability? 18 plus 8? 20. So 0.28. What is the probability at least one of them will pass the exam? What is the probability at least one of them will pass the exam? Both may pass the exam. A alone may pass the exam. B alone may pass the exam. Add up 0.72 plus 0.18 plus 0.08, 0.98. What's the probability that both of them had same result? What is both of them having same result? Both of them may pass, both of them may fail, which is 0.74. What's the probability both of them had different result? That means one passed, another failed. So this plus this, 0.26. Any question that is asked, you could solve. Suppose let us take one more question of the same type. Probability that today it will rain. Probability that today it will rain is 0.7. Probability that tomorrow it will rain is 0.6. What's the probability it will rain at least one of the 2 days? When I ask what the probability it will rain at least one of the 2 days, what do you do? Probability today it will rain is 0.7. What's the probability today it will not rain? 0.3. There is a 70% chance of raining, 30% chance of not raining. Probability that tomorrow it will rain is 0.6. What is the probability tomorrow it will not rain? 0.4. What are the possible outcomes? Today, tomorrow, both it may rain. Today it will rain, tomorrow it will not rain. Today it will not rain, tomorrow it will rain. Today, tomorrow, both it will not rain. Both days it will rain. What is the probability? 0.7 into 0.6. If you multiply 0.7 multiplied with 0.6, 0.42. Today it will rain, but tomorrow it will not rain. 0.7 multiplied with 0.4, 0.28. Today it will not rain, tomorrow it will rain. 0.6 multiplied with 0.3, 0.18. Both days it will not rain. 0.3 into 0.4, 0.12. What's the probability at least one of the 2 days it will rain? 0.42 plus 0.28 plus 0.18, which is 0.88. What's the probability it will not rain at least one of the 2 days? Will not rain at least one of the 2 days means both days it may not rain, tomorrow it may not rain, today it may not rain. So what will it be? 0.58. What's the probability weather is the same today and tomorrow? Weather is same today and tomorrow means both days it may rain, both days it will not rain. 0.42 plus 0.12, 0.54. What's the probability weather is different both the days? Weather is different both the days means one day it will rain, one day it will not rain, 0.46. So friends, these are 4 or 5 types of questions that are asked in probability in different exams like GMAT, SAT, GRE, PSAT, etc. I hope you are able to follow. Please write to us with your feedback at our email ID promaccoaching@gmail.com. So promaccoaching@gmail.com. You could also visit our website www.promaccoaching.com or www.promacprep.com. Thank you so much.